Marcy, this is our era right here. Donald Duck. He is celebrating his 90th anniversary. Actually, this year it'll be 91 years, Donald Duck. This is a 15-inch collector plush. The price on this is going to go up at the end of the day. The sale price will save you $8 on this. So instead of $38, you are getting it home, as you see, for $29.98. 3 easy pays, even if you've never shopped with us before, $9.99. If you need a couple, more easy pays, you can always use your QVC credit card. When you have our store card, you become a VIP, and we give you 5 easy pays on everything. So think about that. Cool. If you're, a collector and you're, considering it for your own collection, that would be about $6, give or take a couple on this one. As I said, price goes up. His birthday, actually, we missed, but it was June 9th, 1934 on this. So let's talk about Donald Duck and the history of Donald Duck.
Oh, there's so much to talk about, but I'll cut to the chase. My great aunt, my mother's sister, was born June 10th of 34. I've never forgotten that. Donald Duck was the day before. Right, and my mom was born in 36, so this is their generation, and then, of course, it was passed on to you and I. And so I think this is a great thing to either share with someone like my mom. She has enough handbags and throws and sweaters, maybe something from, from her era that she remembers and that she can talk about, maybe even with my grandson, connecting a generation together. The outfit that he's wearing that they decided to create for him in honor of his anniversary is from it's a nod to that original sailor's outfit that was so beautiful and was so much a part of the beginning of the era. And in The Little Wise Hen, he debuts in this. And of course, later he becomes a part of the U.S. Army, and he's honorably discharged in the 1980s. So he's been with us for such a long time, Pat. I mean, this has been a little guy that was created, right, to be the foible or the opposite, the antithesis of Mickey Mouse, who was so good and kind.
I mean, look at that face.
I know, right? Is that consternation?
He always had his hands on his hips, it seemed like, Donald Duck.
Gruff.
It was interesting.
He was always gruff.
Marcy, because Ginger said to me, do you want me to take him out? And I said, no, let's show the packaging, because for many of you that collect your Disney or Donald Duck or whatever, your collectors out there, then this is the way that it will ship to you, so that you know that for $29.99, which is really, really nice.
I love that. And I love on the bottom of his foot, if you do have him out of packaging, the bottom of his foot also has that recognition medallion, the founding feather. Established 1934. So it's got a very cool way of still remembering that this is an anniversary piece. And of course, we don't understand what he said. We never understood what he had to say. I mean, it was a bit of gibberish. And of course, that came from an actor that was backstage pretending to be a baby goat. And Walt Disney actually heard him and said, that's the guy that's going to voice Donald Duck. And Donald Duck was one of the Fab Five: Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto, and Donald. They were the main drag, the main 5. And then when Daisy came along, his love, they became the sensational 6. So much about Donald has been with us throughout our childhood and now our children's lives as well.
I was reading that the TV Guide had a list of the 50 greatest cartoon characters of all times. And of course, it included our friend Donald Duck.
You bet. That's right. And of course, remember, he had Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Those were his nephews. Remember all those, and the DuckTales cartoons, and Della Duck was his sister, and Scrooge McDuck was his uncle.
Yes.
So there's just so much history and joy about Donald Duck. I just think that I want to share this with my grandchildren, like I said, and pass that on so that we can watch maybe a film together or that streaming series together and recognize what just pure comedy was about when it was at its simplest.
The age there is 2 and up, as you can see. It is a collectible, needless to say. Sale price on this, created by the Walt Disney Company, and it's $29.98. So it is like super, super cute. You're watching at the right time, because that price is going up at the end of the day. All right, so let me quickly tell you what I've been wearing. Very comfortable.